Hey guys, Mark from Brisbane Birds. So 18 months ago I did a video that reviewed the 3 nest box designs I use for Gouldian Finches. You can see one here, and I've got another one just over here. So the main reason I did this is because I found I was having a lot of Gouldian Finch chicks being thrown out the nest or falling out the nest, and I wanted to do something about that. So I started looking at what Gouldian Finches do in the wild. Now, unlike most finches, Gouldian Finches in the wild actually nest in tree hollows. So they always have this narrow sort of tunnel of the tree hollow to climb down into before they get into the nest chamber. So what I thought was, this is the traditional nest box I've used, which is basically a budgie box size, and it's got this veranda on it with sides, and the sides that stop the birds, other birds attacking from the side and trying to get in when the parent bird's sitting on the perch. But I found that a lot of the chicks were falling out or being thrown out by competing pairs of birds or by their parents. And so what I did was I looked into a few different designs. So we've got this design over here, and what this actually has is a small tunnel internally, which makes it really easy to manufacture for the guys that make all the nest boxes, because it's still a nice cube, there's nothing protruding from it. And so what this does is it stops the chicks basically falling out the nest, because there's a tunnel that they have to go along first, and they have to basically be mature enough to be able to get up to that tunnel in the first place before they come out the nest. Now, the third nest box design was this one here, which is actually a small Lorikeets Nest Box, and as you can see, it's got a fairly large tunnel with a ramp, and the nesting chamber is down here. And so the Gouldian Finches need to be mature enough that they can climb up this ramp before they get out here and get thrown out or fall out. So I guess the proof is in the pudding, as they say, and I can tell you that we've had one breeding season, we're just starting a second one, and if I go through the results from the second breeding season that we've just started, where I've got 3 nest boxes full of chicks, in fact I've just had a few fledged today, I can tell you that from the small Lorikeets Nest Box and the one with the tunnel, I've lost 0 chicks. In particular, 0 chicks coming out the nest, being thrown out, falling out, etc. This one here, I've had 2 chicks come out the nest, be thrown out, fall out, whatever, found them on the floor in the morning. Luckily, I found them soon enough that I've been able to put them back in that nest. I guess the question is, you're probably asking, is how do I know which nest box they came out of in the first place? Because none of the birds are ringed at this point, or leg banded. But luckily for me, the 3 nest boxes were nests were all separated by probably half a week to a week. So the chicks in each one of these nest boxes are visually different in size and in development. So it was pretty easy for me to tell that the chicks came out of this one. So hopefully that gives you some idea and some inspiration as to how you could change your practices when breeding Gouldian Finches, and maybe it saves a few of your chicks this season or maybe next season. And hopefully you found this the video and the update really useful. Please subscribe to my channels. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and of course YouTube. So I'll leave you with a little photograph of some of the chicks. It's a pretty warm day here in Queensland, but you might be able to see a couple of the chicks at the back there. There's 3 out there. They're just flying around. So thanks very much, and please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.